going on here. This is I had always hedged, though, because I want to get this guard as far out as possible to give my backside defender a little bit more leeway here, because now if a skip pass is made, boom. But you need backside help. It doesn't matter what you do. If you don't have backside help, that'll happen every time. Gary Trent cannot be spectating on this layup. Layup's up. Box your man. Out, out, out. Why are you just spectating? All right, so you give up an offensive rebound. All right, whatever, it happens. But this Gary Trent, please stay with your man. Do not gamble senselessly like this. We just lost numbers now. Now the Pacers have numbers. What is Scotty Barnes doing right here, okay? Siakam is guarding the ball just fine. Where are you going? There's not a double. There's nothing. Why did you just fall asleep on your man like that? You're Fred VanVleet. This clearly cannot be a bounce pass. This player's right in the passing lane here. You got to get some air on this ball over the top. I mean, you're just handing it to him at that. You're going to see a Raptors trailer coming into your picture right now, okay? This Raptors trailer before this needs to be letting VanVleet know that he needs to, before we saw him, needs to be letting VanVleet know to come here because you're trailing and coming back here. You're not trailing and getting here, but no communication. What is this Raptors player doing here? His man does not set a screen. First of all, even if he did set a screen, there's no reason you should be so unattached from him. Look at this. I mean, you're just... What are you doing? Now you got two people going to the... It's what? Can't just not defend this screen. Of course, I'm hedging and getting this guard out. Backside help here. This Raptors player can occupy these Pacers players 2 passes away. I mean, you just don't defend that ball screen in any way, shape, or form. All right, this is a dribble handoff right here. You never go over the top of a dribble handoff like this. This player's giving you space. You go under and meet TJ McConnell on the other side. You go over and that happens. You give up an offensive rebound. That's wonderful. But now, okay, it's time to play defense again. This player cannot just stand here. Get out here. Gary Trent Jr. cannot just stand in no man's land. You got to guard your man who's about to enter your picture. None of those things happen. That you cannot play defense this way. If you're switching the screen, you're switching the screen now, and Siakam's going right to Miles Turner. Where's Siakam going? He's going to the ball. Oh, now he's going to Miles Turner. Watch Gary Trent Jr. off this jump ball. Okay, the Pacers get the ball right here. Okay, Indiana's getting this ball. Please just get back so you can guard Buddy Hield one-on-one. Instead, you go towards the ball, and now you're never able to guard Buddy Hield one-on-one. This is the first we get to see of it, but you can see that Siakam's gotten back to the middle of nowhere. If Siakam's getting back, you get to a body. You are standing in no man's land. Now you can't guard. If you're Fred VanVleet and you're trying to switch here, it is imperative that you get underneath Miles Turner so you can battle for real estate and initiate contact. You can't do that now because you switched over the top. I mean, joke. Just a clear lack of attention to detail, not prepared. Okay, the screen is happening. Why is OG Anunoby still going to the screener? Just get your feet set now and ready to guard Halliburton. Okay, he's almost at half court. You have time. But look at old Anunoby going towards the screener. So now you're beat. I guess I just don't know why OG Anunoby can't just play one-on-one. Why are you gambling here? Can't you just guard one-on-one? If this player uses the screen, our ball screen defense will execute. I mean, you're gambling here, so now you're all turned around. All right, this is idiot drop coverage, but we will avoid talking about the idiocy of that. This player cannot be above the three-point line. There's no reason to. Be inside the three-point line. So now in Halliburton, there's no place to go. Stunt, easy recovery. You don't have to move your feet inward. But you're not in the gaps. You're giving Tyrese Halliburton a driving lane that he doesn't need. God-awful transition defense. So what's happening here? All right, if Siakam's not guarding this player here, then he's got to tell Scotty Barnes to come over here and take him. Now, in transition, you just get to the nearest body. I mean, Siakam should just stay here, and Barnes then takes one of the Pacers' trailers. But, I mean, it's totally botched. There's no communication. There's nothing. Okay, there's plenty of space. If this is a dribble handoff, it's a fake dribble handoff. But if it is or it isn't, there's plenty of space for Anunoby to go this way. There is no reason whatsoever. You're guarding the ball, okay? You got to guard the ball. I mean, what is Scotty? What just happened? Yeah, I mean, Fred VanVleet should be doing a better job here. You should not be touching the screener here. You should be over the top and guarding McConnell. I mean, I don't know how you get screened here. It's enough of a screen to just... All right, so you get switched on right here to a Pacers guard. Right here, again, you have help right here in the gaps. There is zero reason to let this player go any further wide this way. Get up, force him into this help. Stunt, don't have to move my feet. I can recover. But you're letting this player go away from the help, and now it's tougher to help, and it's an open jumper. You don't guard above the three-point line away from the ball. You drop. There's no reason not to. Again, look at this player dropped like he's supposed to, okay? Now you're right here. You're not moving your feet. This player comes this way. I can stunt. I don't have to move my feet. I can easily recover, okay? But you're not in the gaps. You're late. You can't just not defend one ball screen. So what are you doing here? Are you switching? Are you hedging? I could certainly hedge. There's no place for this player to roll to. The lane is totally clogged. But you don't defend this first screen. So how are you going to defend the second screen when there's this much space? I mean, it's like, just come on, man. What is going on here? Like, I don't understand this. If you're going under the screen, you have plenty of space to go under and meet this player on the other side. Why did this player just stop? What? If you are Fred VanVleet, you have to be in position in the gaps. So right now, if you come this way, it's just stunt. I don't have to move my feet, and I can recover. If you have to move your feet inward like that, you're never getting back outward. Here's where you get beat right here. It's right here. Pascal Siakam standing in the middle of nowhere. Why is he not over here getting to another body? This player should communicate, I'm taking Miles Turner. Pascal Siakam's in the middle of nowhere, not ready to guard this player off this handoff, and there you go. First of all, right now, I have a player who's positioned perfectly in the gaps. Okay? Perfectly. So get up, force him this way. Now, that does not mean when he goes the other way that you should be falling back. Stay in. This is where the dribble has to get picked up. Stunt, don't have to move my feet, recover. If you give up this gap right here, look at that gap. Now the help comes at the rim. Now you're not going to be able to recover onto a man who's dunking it. Just don't lean towards the screen. You cannot lean towards the screen or you're going to get beat the other way every time.